Hey guys, Peyton Snakeback here again, finally with the new DVD and Blu-ray update. Yes, I know, it's been about a month since I did the last one. And like I said, if you guys haven't watched the other videos, the reason for that is because I only had only 3 or 4 things watched, and I figured you wanted to see more than just 4 reviews, so top that off, I got 18 movies to review. I got 9 Blu-rays, 9 DVDs. As usual, I'm going to talk about the Blu-rays, and then I'm going to talk about the DVDs. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? First one here I got is Critters 2, the main course, here on Blu-ray from Screen Factory. These are movies I have not watched in such a long time, ever since I got it on DVD. I honestly forgot how much fun this one actually was. This one is actually the sequel to the first one. Of course, this one has reverse art cover as well. There's the cover right there of the critter ball. But I honestly kind of like this cover a little bit better. This is from the set, of course, that came out a few years ago. But, if you haven't seen these movies are kind of like, the Gremlin movies, the Gremlins 1 and 2. The thing is, these movies are, a little bit funnier, though. Basically, it's, the kid from the first movie, he comes back to the town, and, the town is calling him crazy because he's the one who, claiming that all the critters came after him and his family. And, of course, it's the critters coming back to the town again, making mayhem and a bunch of mess in the town. That's basically what it is. And, to me, I actually did like this one. This one was actually, like I said, really, really fun. I mean, I forgot how much fun this one actually was, You get a new, on this one right here, you get a new 2K scan of the original film elements, a new making of Critters 2, and you get some interviews with some of the actors and the director, and the designers, TV spots, theatrical trailer, still gallery, and another behind-the-scenes footage. Yeah, but I would definitely check this one out. I would definitely check all the Critters movies out, even the new one that came out, 2 years ago, Critters Attack. I think that was, the first one that was rated R. Alright. Next one here I got, this is one that was recommended to me by my mom, and I really enjoyed this one. I didn't think I was, but I absolutely thought this movie was amazing. This is called The Brave One, here on Blu-ray. Jodie Foster, and this is basically her. She's this, works at a radio station, has her own radio show. That would be Willow, if you guys don't hear that. But I think it's her and her boyfriend, they end up going out walking the dog one night, and they end up getting jumped by a group of these gang members. The boyfriend ends up dying, but Jodie Foster ends up, surviving, the attack, and it's basically her, basically, I think it's maybe a few weeks or maybe months after the event that happened, she goes on this spree, killing all these gang members, and and I think she's also trying to get back at the gang that killed her boyfriend, and that's basically what it is. She's killing all these people, these gang members, and the cops are trying to investigate it. They don't know what's going on. They know there's a connection, but they can't put pieces together. It was actually a really great movie. I would highly recommend this one if you guys haven't seen it. I'm surprised that, from what I'm hearing, the reviews are bad on this one. I mean, Jodie Foster should have won an award for this one. I actually really enjoyed this one. Alright, the next one here I got. This is one I had for quite a while. I just now rewatched it. I'll put a link down below where you guys can get a copy of this. But I got it from a website, and I've been ordering. I ordered some movies from them before, and they're pretty decent. It's from a company called Stinky Tuna. This is Scream, the TV series, the complete first season, here on a Blu-ray, and it is in fact bootlegish. It is in a sort of a way a real copy, but what Stinky Tuna does is they like. The thing I like about them is they release like stuff on Blu-ray or on DVD, like Netflix movies, the ones that haven't gotten released yet. And they did release the other seasons that came out. I haven't watched them yet, but you'll see me review them in the future. You know, this is the MTV Scream, of course. You know, and this is the one that everyone like most people like dislike. But for some reason, I actually kind of liked it. You know. Watching it now, I mean, I know I don't like it as much as I used to. I still like it, though. But it was kind of them, basically, remaking Scream movies. It's, about a new set of murders that are happening, and, Bella Thorne's in like, the first episode, she's kind of, like, playing, like, the Drew Barrymore character, in the movie, or in the show. These murders are starting to happen, and, the mom in the movie has like a secret that the daughter doesn't know about, and it's really complicated to talk about because there's like it has 10 episodes on this season, but it was really interesting though. I actually did kind of like this one. All right, the next one here I got is this is one I saw in theaters. And when I first saw it in theaters, I was a little bit disappointed about it, but, rewatching it now, I do actually kind of like it a little bit better than I used to. I actually talked about this movie to Lindsay Shaw, from Ned's Declassified, because I know on her Instagram she got like a set, she got like the movie to promote it. They came with like the wig and the red vines and stuff. And I actually got to talk to her about what she thought about the movie, and but it was the movie Promising Young Woman here on Blu-ray, and of course this movie won an award. I think it won the Oscars, if I'm not mistaken, or it was in the Oscars. Can't really remember, but this is one of those movies that was pulled back because of COVID. It was supposed to come out back last year, like on like somewhere in April. I can't really remember the original date though, but it came out Christmas Day, I believe. But the movie is, Carey Mulligan. It's like her getting back at all these people that like, I think like just getting revenge on them. I think people that like picked on her like back in school or something, and the movie has a great cast in her. Jennifer Coolidge is in this movie. Alison Brie. Clancy Brown is in this movie. What's the one girl? I forgot what the one girl's name was, but Mick Lovin's in this movie. From Superbad. But you can't really say too much about this movie. But it's actually really interesting, though. The ending was a little bit, it was a little bit disappointing. I don't want to ruin how it ended, but it kind of like shocked me at the same time. It was disappointing, but shocking at the same time. But I still did like this one for what it was. Features on here, you get like a behind the scenes and a commentary, and that's basically all you get. Alright, the next one here I got, this is one I bought like a while ago, because I heard nothing but good things about, and it was from the director of the movie Hereditary, which I've watched, and I know that also got good reviews, but I thought Hereditary was alright. I thought this one was alright too, so I will, the rest of this and all the other Blu-rays I'm going to show you, I'm going to sell in my yard sale, but, MIDSOMMAR on Blu-ray. I don't know. I couldn't really get into it. Yes, that is Willow squawking. As you guys see, I am doing this in the living room today. Because, unfortunately, as of right now, my mom is in the hospital, so, yeah. Alright, the next one here I got, this is one that I got at a Dollar Tree a little while ago. This is one I thought went out of print, but maybe it didn't. I don't know. Maybe it did, and Dollar Tree just got a couple in, found a couple copies left. This is the triple feature horror set, Volume 2, here on Blu-ray. The set right here includes Scar, Terror Trap, and Midnight Movie. Now, mainly, you have to get this set to get Terror Trap on Blu-ray. But none of these movies were actually pretty good, to be honest. They were okay, but they weren't, like, amazing or anything. They weren't ones I would like to watch again. And, and all of them, in case you guys are wondering, all 3 movies are on one disc. Now, Scar, I do believe, was released on Blu-ray in 3D. That had to do with, like, what was that one about? Like, some, like, group of these friends, or, like, this, like, there was, like, some kind of, like, killer in the woods or something. I can't really quite remember what happened in that one, but I know that one was not very good. I know it had the one guy in it from Dexter, and he was also in Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh. And Terror Trap was kind of like a, it was kind of like the movie Vacancy, about this couple who was having car trouble, and they go to the nearest motel. They go to this motel, and of course, when they go there, things are wrong. You know, there's like these killers in this mask trying to kill them, and of course, you know, you find out right away that the owner of the motel is part of it. And Midnight Movie had to do with, like, I think it was like these teens who get stuck in like a 1970 horror movie, get stuck inside like a movie or something like that. I don't know, these movies were okay. So this set right here I will be putting in my yard sale as well. Alright, this next one right here, the only one I really cared for was the first, or technically the second movie, but you know, but this is the Hannibal Lecter collection here on Blu-ray. You know, this set right here contains Manhunter, The Silence of the Lambs, and Hannibal. Mainly the only movie I cared about was Silence of the Lambs, which I already had on a standalone Blu-ray, so I will be getting rid of this one. Manhunter is technically the first Hannibal Lecter movie. It's technically the first, like, Silence of the Lambs movie. That one had William Peterson in it. It was him investigating these murders that happened, and he can't really figure out what's going on, and it's him going to, like, you know, the Hannibal Lecter character, getting some advice about what this killer's motive is and stuff. And Silence of the Lambs is a must-watch with Jodie Foster. Girl ends up being kidnapped by this weird guy, and she's like getting advice from Hannibal Lecter as well. And, you know, Hannibal was I think Hannibal Lecter escapes from the prison, and he's like on the loose in this like foreign country. But yeah, the only movie that was really good was Silence of the Lambs in this. So yeah. Alright, the next one here I got this at Dollar Tree. I wanted to try to give it a rewatch. I could not get into it. Plus, I had a digital code, so that's kind of why. But it was The Host here on Blu-ray. This had to do with, like, these aliens on the Earth or something. I don't know. I don't know. I remember reviewing this one a couple years, like about 8 years ago. I did not really like this one. I know the reviews were horrible for this movie. There's just something about this movie I just did not love. So this one is definitely going to sell this one. And the last one here on Blu-ray. This movie was decent, but it wasn't my favorite. So this one I will be putting in my yard sale. I know it got good reviews. I know Sandra Bullock, you know, who's done some great stuff in the past. You know, George Clooney's in this one. It's, you know, the movie Gravity, which has to do with, it was kind of like the movie Open Water, but like set in space. It was like them trying to fix this like machine in space, and but it ends up going wrong, and they end up getting lost in space. Basically, that's pretty much what it was. I don't know. I thought this one, It's not my favorite one. I think I kind of liked, the movie Crawl better. Crawl was actually a pretty decent, like, a little bit better than this. I don't know, maybe there was no digital code in this, unfortunately, so maybe if it goes on sale or something, I'll give it a rewatch, but, yeah, I don't know, I could not really get into this one that much. Okay, now on to the DVD. So, the first one here I got, this is partly the reason why, the update took so long, because I don't know, I just got into wanting to watch another season of this show. I found this at a thrift store not too long ago, or at a Goodwill about a month ago. I think I finished this thing within like 3 weeks, because I just love this show. It's just, you know me, I love watching my crime shows, and it's just a cool show to watch, every once in a while. But it's, CSI, crime scene investigation, the original crime scene, or original CSI. This is season 3 on DVD. They haven't released many CSI seasons on Blu-ray. The only ones that they released was seasons 1, 9, and then that Grave Danger. Then that was it. Everyone knows what this is. It's about like these about the cops or like solving these murder cases. Like there was one when they found this bird, and the bird had had like an eyeball in its mouth. Some pretty interesting episodes on here. There's 23 episodes. It's a 6-disc set. This is what I'm going to show you what it looks like. And there's like it's like the episode guide, and inside you get all like the disc right here, like disc. Here's disc 1 right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. I've always really liked the CSI shows. I never actually watched the new series, the one that didn't last too long, CSI Cyber, and I never actually seen NY. So I don't know if those were any good, but for some reason, I kind of like this one and Miami a little bit better. I know there is talks. I think it's been official. I don't know if it has been or what. There a revival of the original CSI is in the works. Yeah, but I would really like to see some more crime shows like this on TV again. Yeah, I need to get more of the original CSI ones. There's a lot of ones I need to get still. Next one here I got. This is one I remember discovering years ago. I don't know what it is about this movie. Probably because the fact that Lindsay Lohan cusses in the movie. I guess that was why I liked it back then. But I do really like this movie, however. This is it's a movie called Georgia Rule. I'm surprised there's no Blu-ray release of this one yet, as far as I know. And, but this... I actually do like this one. This one, stars Lindsay Lohan, Jane Fonda, and, who... Let me see. It's basically, Lindsay Lohan is, like, an out-of-control, like, daughter. And, her mom, played by, Huffman, can't stand her anymore, so, she takes her to her grandmother's house, which was played by Jane Fonda, and, basically hoping that Jane Fonda's character can, like, straighten her out, and, she ends up getting a job, and, ends up meeting this guy. It's a pretty cool movie. I actually do like this one, and the one kid, I think it was the, Carrie Hughes is in this movie, which I like his acting in his movies. Zachary Gordon's in this movie, from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. He's in this one as well. It's a pretty interesting movie. I actually do like this one a lot. The next one here, this is one I unboxed not too long ago, and I finished this thing within like 5 days, watching this show again after all these years, it was so fun rewatching some episodes again. This is a show, I don't know if a reboot would work. It would be interesting if they did, but I don't know if it would ever happen. Because, like, people... I don't know. Because everyone's, like, too old now. Now, after all these years. Not unless they did, like, what Full House did. Or Fuller House did. Like, have it be, like, the kids be about, like, their kids, But it was Gullico Island Season 1 here on DVD. or DVD-R. It's a burn-on-demand. And all of them are like this, just to let you know. They're purple on the back. And these were ones I've been wanting to get off my wish list for quite some time. Why did I get them now? Because something I heard from a YouTuber who I watch a lot called Jay's Blu-rays. He said something about that that Amazon is no longer going to be carrying burn-on-demand movies from Amazon. So that's what he said. So I don't know if anyone was aware of that or something, but in case if the rumor was true, I decided to get these ones off the wish list, try to get them now. So yeah, there's 4 seasons, so I did get all the seasons. You know, there is some cool songs on this thing, you know, this, if you haven't seen the show was basically, it was kind of like Barney, but I think this one was a little bit better than Barney, to be honest. You know, there was like the song, I always remember them singing the, "Come and let's play together in the bright sunny weather, let's all go to Gullico Island." I don't know, I've always kind of liked that song. There were some cool songs in from the show as well. I know there was a very, very cool episode on here where they go to this flea market called the Charleston Market. I don't know, it was pretty interesting seeing what a flea market looked like back in like the mid 90s. You know, there's some pretty cool, interesting episodes on this set, but you know, I really do like the show a lot. So hopefully, and I will review the other seasons in the future. Okay, the next one here I got. Now this is one I found. I think I found this at the same time. I found the CSI DVD at a Goodwill. I know this one's on Blu-ray, but I got the DVD because I wanted to check out. That's what I like to do now sometimes. You know, I like to get DVD copies of certain movies. I want to see if I like them enough to upgrade the Blu-ray. So I'm glad I did with this one, because I don't know, I didn't really get into this one that much. But it was a movie with Sarah Michelle Gellar called The Return here on a DVD. It is one of those movies you don't really hear about too much. Now, it's about like Sarah Michelle Gellar. She was little, like something happened to her at like the fair, and it's her years later being haunted by this thing. I don't know, but I thought this one was okay. I mean, I've always liked Sarah Michelle Gellar, you know, from Scooby-Doo, Scream 2, I Know What You Did Last Summer. You know, she was decent. I always kind of liked her acting. Yep, that's that. Now these next two are from Echo Bridge. These are ones I found at a Dollar Tree a couple months ago. And, you know, these ones, both of these ones right here come with 2 bonus movies I was able to watch. This one right here is called The Devil's Restaurant, which I thought was decent, but it wasn't, like, my favorite one. It was kind of, like, sort of, like, similar to, like, the movie Blood Diner. If you haven't seen that one, it was, like, about, I think it was, like, about, like, these people at, like, a diner, and they were getting killed off or something like that. Haven't seen that one in years. You know, this one was kind of like, there's this restaurant that's open, and the people that are eating there, that like the customers, are going down in this basement, and they're getting killed by some kind of like this kind of like mysterious creature that's like in the basement of this restaurant. There's something's like killing them, and the one worker who ends up witnessing it. Now it was decent, like I said. It wasn't like a perfect like movie or anything, but I kind of liked it for what it was. The other movies that are on here is Toe Tags and How to Be a Serial Killer. And this is what it looks like, you know. The main movie's on one disc, and the other 2 are on its own. Alright, the other Echo Bridge title was Better Off Zed here on DVD. The bonus movies it comes with is Wacko and Sideshow. It was a horror comedy movie, like one of those kind of like zombie horror comedy like movies. About this couple that are living in this house, and there's like a zombie outbreak, and the thing is, they don't really know about this zombie outbreak that's going on. That was technically what it was, but I mean, I still kind of liked it for what it was. Just not my favorite one. Here's one right here. I really couldn't get into this one. I thought it was okay. I mean, I think Harriet the Spy was a little bit better than this, but hopefully maybe at some point maybe this will come out to Blu-ray, because, you know, a lot of stuff from Paramount has been coming out to Blu-ray lately. A lot of great stuff that I still have not gotten yet, but I will. But this is a movie called Andre here on DVD. This is basically about a you know, a what do you call it? A seal that this girl is taking care of, and the people are like looking for the seal, but the girl doesn't want to get rid of the seal, you know, because she's in love with the seal so much, basically. Alright, the next one here. I wanted to see this one because Amy Schumer's in this, and I do kind of like her. I always kind of liked her acting in her movies. It's a movie called I Feel Pretty here on DVD. I thought it was alright. Busy Phillips is in this one. Michelle Williams. I think Michelle Williams is the one, I think, that was in Halloween H2O or something. I think that's who I'm thinking of. Not unless I'm thinking of another person. And the last one here I got, this is one I could not really get into. I watched a couple episodes of the news because this show did get a revival last year. I don't know if it's still coming on or what. As of right now due to COVID. It may be, I don't know. But as you know, Crank Yankers Season 2 Volume 2 here on DVD. This is the uncensored version. This one has it's a 2-disc set right here. Basically what it is, it's like a show about puppets. And these puppets are like prank calling other people. You get a lot of great, you know, actors and actresses in this. Like Jamie Kennedy is in a couple episodes, David Cross, Adam Carolla, Seth MacFarlane, Wanda Sykes, Sarah Silverman. I think David Alan Grier did one of them. Like, who else is in this? Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah, Sarah Silverman. Yeah, there's like a lot of people that are on this in the show, like the one like guest stars. I think that's all the people I've said, like the ones I know. Adam Carolla. Dan Cook is in one of them. Yeah, Dan Cook. I'm trying to figure out who it was. Jeff Goldblum. Seth Green. Yeah, bunch of great cast members. Bunch of great comedics on the show. But yeah, it was one of those ones. I don't know. I mean, when I was hearing, like, you know, the prank calls that they were doing, I was just like, I don't know. I thought they were okay though. But that is it for this DVD and Blu-ray update. So yes, quite a lot of movies to talk about. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. And before we end the video, I did get something in the mail earlier today. So we're going to unbox that for you. Okay, before we end the video, I did get something in the mail. So let's see what this is real quick before we end this off. And it's just exactly what I wanted. I did review this movie a couple months ago on I got it on DVD, but I did get a Blu-ray copy of it because I really loved this movie so much. I decided to give it an upgrade. You'll see me review it again in the future. Unsane on a Blu-ray with Claire Foy from The Crown. I really enjoyed this one. I know this movie was filmed entirely on an iPhone, so that was kind of like interesting. I remember hearing it. I thought at first it was like a found footage movie or something, but no, but it was actually pretty good. Highly recommend this one. But yeah, but that's all I got in the mail. So again, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.